Hello, it's Alice, and I'm here to do a reading for you, dear viewers. This is my channel, The Witch in the Glen. I'm happy for you to join. Hit like, share, follow my account. It helps to get your energy stream activated so that I can pick it up better. But if you're watching this, you are probably part of the collective that I channel, or you are at least picking up these energy streams as well. We are going to be looking at higher timelines. I only read on high vibrational energy. Never predict calamity. Those types of readings are black magic. And they do a really good job of helping you to manifest really crappy things. So avoid readers who don't read high vibrationally. Okay, let's get into it. What message do we have for the collective today? What message do we have for the collective today? What message do we have for the collective today? We have the Three of Cups coming out. What message do we have for the collective today? This is a time where you should be stepping back and recognizing where you've come, how far you've come. The Three of Cups is all about gathering with friends to celebrate. This is a really lovely energy where you've gotten to where the manifestations in your life have hit this point of stability where the energy is just going to start to roll forward by itself. That is the triangulation of energy that we have with threes in the tarot deck and in general in numerology. The three represents the Trinity. It is the three aspects of consciousness, and this is a point of celebration where you can really bring in people around you and start really trying to recognize all the good stuff that the universe has been bringing you. Particularly, this relates to friendships and relationships. So this might be that you are getting together to celebrate with friends and gather to celebrate your year. This reading is timeless, but as I film this, we are coming up on Yuletide. We are coming up on winter holidays in the northern hemisphere, and we are having, many of us are gathering with friends and family, and really we're telling each other about what is happening in our lives, and we are confiding in people who want only the best for us and are going to help us to manifest as well. If you can get 3 sets of eyes on your manifestations, that's when they're going to start to come in. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant, this is a person of great distinguishment. This is an authority figure of some kind. This could be like a religious leader. This could be related to your career as it resonates with spiritual, with metaphysics and with the spiritual. The Hierophant is almost more of a religion versus spirituality. That's kind of how I think of it, that the Hierophant is the religious relationship with God. It is relating to God through ritual, through tools, through ceremony, as opposed to the High Priestess, who relates directly to God through gnosis. The Hierophant is somebody who is developed, who is very in tune with God, in tune with the universe, who develops into, who is able to roll all of that into their career and come into their soul mission, which is going to be a 3D combination of all of the skills and talents that you have. This could be where you are celebrating. This is the point where you are, where you have started to solidify your methods and your means. You have started to solidify your various mediums through which you communicate with the universe and through which you manifest. And you are being recognized for this by the people around you, by, in particular, somebody who is in love with you. There is somebody who sees this high-level relationship with God that you have, and is being magnetized to you by virtue of this triangulated energy. It's like you've gotten to this point of, it's like, let me say it again, got to this point of no return almost, but in the best way possible. It's like the momentum of your manifestations are coming in, and you have been, it's like the point at which you're trying to light a campfire, and you keep striking the flint and striking the flint, and then finally you get a spark and it catches onto the little pine straws, and you catch it onto a piece of paper and some sticks, and suddenly you have a tiny little campfire. And that is the point where, that's like the Three of Cups, where it's like you keep trying and you know what you're trying to manifest, but it's just not quite catching, and then it catches, and then you've stabilized, and when you have that flame, that's the point at which you can kind of stabilize and keep everything, keep all of your elements within certain proportions in order to maintain that fire and build it up to the type of bonfire that you really want. So that is how your spiritual manifestations are coming in, and you are really coming into this very wonderful and pure and loving relationship with the universe through the third dimension. And this is bringing in a soulmate. This is bringing in someone who recognizes you as a like-minded, like-motivated being, and they recognize you not from just this life, but from past lives. They might remember you from even Greece and Egypt. Even the Renaissance in England, the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is the beginning of this new love, and it's coming in the reverse, so it's like it's been a long time coming. There's something about this connection. It's coming in the upright, so that means it's a positive thing. It's something that's going to catch. It's something that's someone who is really going to win your heart. The Ace of Cups is in reverse here, so this might be someone from the past where you have not been able to get the relationship off the ground. This could be, likewise, this could again be a past life thing where there is this history with this soul, that the two of you share this story of these love stories that never quite manifest. They might end in tragedy, or it's this sort of sense of there being like a star-crossed aspect to these relationships in past lives. And in this life, this is where you have stabilized that energy. And going back to the Hierophant actually also can represent a wedding. So in high-level wedding, like divine spouses, divinely ordained partners, and that is what we're moving into. This Ace of Cups, the relationship not fulfilling itself is in the past. That's going to be in the past. The two of you are coming together and it's now stabilized. You've stabilized this relationship in the 3D. You've stabilized it and moved your consciousness into the 5D and stabilized the relationship and your bodies here in the 3D. This is the Father, Son, Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost is spirit. The Holy Ghost is the electromagnetic field. It's the quantum field. The Holy Ghost is where you have raised your vibration and merged your consciousness with this high vibrational God source energy. And you are doing this. That happens every single time we release from our incarnate forms. Every time we die, we merge back with the 5D and other dimensions. But this, you are doing it within this lifetime, within this earthly body. You are raising up your consciousness to the level of the Holy Ghost, of spirit, while maintaining your 3D imperfect, perfectly imperfect form. And this is the life where you have been missing out on this love story for lives and lives. It has been a very, very long story that your two souls have been journeying on, and the whole time you've been circling each other, and you're finally getting to where you're both aligned enough and high vibrational enough where you're going to be able to maintain this relationship in the 3D. Before now, your vibration and their vibration were low enough and out of alignment such that every single time that you came together and tried to bring the parallel universes you live in together, there was radiation. It's like literal radiation that happens that pushes the two of you apart. That's what's happened in been happening in all of these past lives, where you have yearned for each other, but haven't ever really been able to embody the purity of that love because of all these different dramatic plot lines, all these different obstacles, because of lower vibrational entities who prey on your high vibrational light, that keep you down and keep you away from each other. As long as you're lower in vibration, you'll not be able to be magnetized to each other. You're repelled from each other. And this is at its very basis a question of electromagnetism. But this love story is coming in for you. It is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story that you're going to be able to solidify here in this life. And to say that you're going to get to live happily ever after is the biggest understatement that I could make. So I think that's our reading for today. Thanks for reading with me. See you later.